Silent Bloomsden, a small town nestled between the hills and the ocean. There lived a girl named Ara. She was known for her quiet strength and observant eyes that had seen more than most children should. Her childhood was shadowed by constant noise, arguments between her parents, broken promises, and the loud silence that followed the shouting. Ara learned early that people leave sometimes physically, other times emotionally. By the time she turned 16, her father had left for good, and her mother drowned in work and exhaustion. Ara stopped looking for warmth in others. Instead, she found solace in books, journals, and the quiet moments beneath the old banyan tree at the edge of town. That tree became her safe haven, her only true friend. In college, Ara met Kian. He was different, curious, passionate, and spoke with a kind of conviction Ara admired but never dared to have. He was the first person who truly saw her not as the quiet girl with distant eyes, but as someone burning with thoughts and emotions unspoken. They became inseparable. For the first time, Ara allowed someone into her private world. She laughed, she dreamed, she loved, but life has a way of testing the softest hearts. Kian got an opportunity to study abroad, his dream, one he had shared with Ara 100 times. She smiled when he told her, but inside, her heart cracked. Still, she encouraged him to go, telling herself that love would be enough. That people didn't always leave, but the calls became shorter. The texts delayed. The warmth faded, eventually. It ended not with anger, not with blame, just distance. Ara didn't cry, not immediately. She sat beneath the banyan tree for hours, staring at the sky, trying to find the part of herself she had given away. That night she wrote in her journal, "Maybe I was never meant to be someone's home. Maybe I'm the sky meant to hold everything, but never be held." For months, she was alone, truly alone. Friends had drifted, family had their own lives. But something strange happened in that silence. She began to listen to herself. She traveled, alone, first to the hills she saw from her window, then farther to cities she'd only read about. She learned to eat at restaurants alone, to smile at strangers without needing anything in return. She danced on empty rooftops under the stars. She read poetry aloud to herself on rainy mornings. She laughed at because someone made her, but because her heart remembered how she learned that loneliness wasn't the absence of people, but the absence of self-love. Ara grew. Not all at once, but steadily, like a seed pushing through winter soil. She studied psychology, not to fix others, but to understand herself. She started a blog, sharing her journey. People read her words and saw themselves. Her story became theirs. Years later, she returned to her hometown. The banyan tree was still there, older, just like her. She sat beneath it, again not broken, but whole. Someone once asked her if she was waiting for someone. She smiled and said, "No, I'm with someone already, myself." Moral: happiness doesn't arrive from someone else's arms. It grows from the quiet corners of your soul, where you learn to love your own company, your own thoughts, and your own strength. Ara didn't become happy because she was alone. She became happy because she made peace with it.